Hey everyone, Pilot here, and today I'm happy to do a review on Mattel's Masterverse, Masters of the Universe Revelation, Skelegod. Now, I just happen to be going through a local Target, and they just happen to have like a cat hair there. They just happen to have like 4 of these in stock. And I was like, oh my goodness. So, I had to pick it up. Now, I'm gonna have another one. I already pre-ordered it from a website. I forgot who it was. Maybe the Prime Chosen. I can't remember what it is now. I have him and He-Man. I didn't do Skeletor for some reason. I'm gonna have to get that one soon. But back to this guy. So up here it says it has 30 points of articulation and Netflix, a Netflix original series. If you turn it this way, you get a nice picture. In here it just says Skelegod, Cosmic Lord of Destruction. And on the back, we get a nice larger picture of Skelegod. And a couple of the figures in the line on the bottom. Well, the rest of them, for now. And let's see what that text says. Skelegod, Cosmic Lord of Destruction. Skeletor lives his life with a singular purpose, to control the unlimited powers of the entire universe. Time after time, the Bane of Eternia was thwarted by He-Man and the heroic warriors. What kind of monster would be unleashed should they be unable to stop the Lord of Destruction? Surely a raging storm of horror and terror even the bravest dare not even imagine. And down here we can see that there's also Battle Cat, He-Man, Moss Man, Skeletor, and Evil Lyn. And I already have him on pre-order. Actually, I also pre-ordered that. Or not pre-ordered, but it's actually available from Target. So that should be coming in the mail in a while. Gotta get Skeletor. Mossman, that just looks like a Beastman to me. Just green. I don't know if the sculpt of Beastman when they make it is going to be any different. And then there's Evil Lyn, which, yes, I will get her too. I'm just going to get all of them. Yeah, so another thing that I really like about this is the box itself. I just like how it has, like, it starts with the blue, and it fades into the black. And I don't know, something about the shape of the box. How it has, like, this little incave there on the bottom. It cuts inward. I don't know. I'm just in love with that box. It's almost a shame to open it. But we're going to do that anyway, so why don't we open it up and take a closer look. Alright, well, here he is out of the package, and he is awesome looking. Oh, man. There's just so many things going on with his outfit. But, yeah, so he also came with this little magic blast or something like that, magic punch. You can just put that right over his hands. He also came with his sword. And then he came with 2 extra hands. And these are ones that, yeah, you can put the sword in. Alright, so this figure has so much going on with him. He's got dark purple for the horns. He's got a lighter purple for his, around the chest piece with his green. And like the greens are so bright. Got some here, the shoulders, and right around the neck it's actually transparent green. So that's pretty cool. We got blacks with silverish gray. And his body, not really a purplish, it's like a dark blue. He's got his webbed feet. And just look at those hands. Oh. Now, if you turn it around, he has the cape. Now, this does not come attached. You have to do it yourself. And it just goes right up in here. It has two little like hooks. Just put on the blue. I don't know what that is. The little, yeah, that. But then it also has like just a cape. Like, look at that. Has all these different layers to it. Now, the fabric does kind of stick, It's just felt, so it does stick to each other. At the end of these, it has these little plastic diamonds, both sides, and it helps weigh it down. And then his horns, they have these ridges in them, and just that face with all that detail. Oh, love this thing. Alright, so let's talk about his articulation. Right, we got his head, and it'll go all the way around. You can look down, look up. Then we got his arms here. Because of these shoulder pads, you can't really go too high with them. And then you got the bicep, I'll twist around. He's got double jointed elbows. Then his hands, little twist around. Oh, and also his gauntlet pieces are actually loose. So, hand will go around, and it does have the pivot. Chest right here. You can bend down, up, and there, much better. And then we have his waist. You can spin completely around. It doesn't move except for just the spinning. Then we got the legs, and because these here doesn't go fully out, but even though still good. You can go up to about there, and back, kind of non-existent. And then right here he has a little spot we can twist the leg. Then he's got down below double jointed knees. That's a really good bend. Look at that. Whew. A little farther down, right here. Spin that. And then we have his feet. Those can pivot to the side. And they flap. And for switching hands, actually easy, no real force needed to get them on and off. Oop, wrong hand. Oh, the cape came off. Yeah, it doesn't like snap in there and like stay locked in. Those are the two things there, so it just goes in. Yeah, gotta get in there. Get it right above, and then you slide it down, and it sits right into place. So yeah, easy. Put a sword in there. And the fingers are movable, so you don't have to worry about breaking them or just not be able to get the sword in. And you can also take the sword out. And this will go over both sets of hands, but the fist just kind of goes on a little bit easier. His fist all the way in there. And it's also that nice translucent green as the neck. Alright, so like I said before, this figure just looks amazing. I can't wait to get a hold of the other ones. Now there are going to be another line of figures coming out, because there's going to be another He-Man show also on Netflix. I can't remember the name of it, but there's going to be a whole line of figures for those two. That one seems to be, the figures look, well, the characters look a little weird on that one. I don't know. Small heads, big bodies. But this line, Revelations, I think this is going to be a good. I've heard a lot of mixed feelings about the show. That they're claiming it's going to be more about Teela than He-Man, but I don't know. I think it's going to be a fun watch. So, I'm waiting for that to come on. Alright, well, that's just been my review on Mattel's Masters of the Universe, Revelations, Skelegod. And if you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below. And hey, like, subscribe, and I'll see you later.